Hello, friends. Boy, that is a bit of a wash of white. It's a little bit softer. How y'all doing? Mr. Young. Que paso, mi amigo? What's going on, Toad? How you doing? Oh, my week was good. How was your week, Brent? Oh, I'm good. Yeah, I can't complain. Um, having a big meeting tomorrow with the rest of DCD Collects to start talking about the future launch. Gracias, mi corazón. Te amo. So hopefully some good news will come out of that. What's going on, Ice Wolf? Card art creator extraordinaire. Hey, Carol, how are you doing? Oh, that's good stuff. Carol, like Brent, big winner. Today I have uh, no predetermined thing to talk about. I debated from like 20 after 8 until 10 minutes ago. What's going on, Don? Debated on just not going live because I don't have anything to talk about. For those who are familiar with late night talk shows, this is my homage to one of the greatest up Detroit, to one of the greatest hosts of a talk show in the history of all talk shows. Some of you immediately know where this is from. Others will have absolutely no idea, and those who do not have any idea, I feel sorry for you because you never got to witness the greatest show ever placed on television. It is not Conan. It is the indomitable Craig Ferguson from the Late Late Show. What's going on, Maestro? Hey, buddy. I feel like it's been a while. Ah, see, Bourbon knows. Bourbon knows Craig. Yeah, the Scopeman was funny. Oh, I've been good, brother. I am good. We have so many products in the works right now that we're having a meeting tomorrow to figure out which one's going to be first. A bunch of them are going to be coming out at the same time. Y'all are about to be flooded, probably within 30 days, flooded with new stuff. Gabe Davis. I am disappointed in Gabe. Um there's so much talent that the guy can't get the ball, and I feel bad about it. Yeah, Baldwin is having a really bad day. I feel bad for him. I feel real bad for him. What a terrible turn of events for Alec Baldwin. But Gabe is just waiting for his opportunity. Every time he touches the ball, he has a great go at it. So Sanders is old. Beasley is old. One of those two are going to step down probably next year, and Gabe Davis is going to run ship. I have not seen the new show, The Hustler. My television is limited. I've been doing a lot of Mountain Blade, and I've been so Bourbon can attest this. I have been trying to fiddle around with NFTs because I want to be an NFT millionaire like Bourbon. But they make it so gosh darn difficult. And confusing that I just kind of dip my toe in it. I found this new site. Oh, Beasley is. That where you buy virtual racehorses, and you can run your racehorses and breed them, and they come in different rarities and such. And now, for no reason other than to say I own one, I want to buy a digital racehorse, a racehorse NFT. They go from anywhere between $100,000 and $60. Guess which range I'll be shopping in? Definitely a left-hander's mug. That's right, a $60 horse. Even if it's awful, I will be able to say that I'm a virtual racehorse owner. And that's cool enough for me. Think of the for those who are wondering, it's called Zed Run. Comic NFTs are not expensive, as a matter of fact. You can go on Vive or Vivi, Veve, however it's pronounced, and you can buy them for as little as $3. It will not be rare, but it'll be yours, and it includes a digital version of said comic. As a matter of fact, let's look together. Let me just check. I have a trade pending on one of my NFTs. And I just want to see if this person accepted it. God, some of these people are stupid. Just dumb. It's never going to happen. Nope. All right, let's take a peek. Let's look at the first comic that pulls up. All right. What's going on, Chef? I lied. I'm not going to take the first one that comes up. Let's go with something different. Hold on 1 second. This is going to be funny. Hey, you're live on the air with DC. What can I do for you? How you doing? Hold on 1 second. One of the great things about New York State is it is a one party. It is a one party. You only need one party to record somebody. Well, I'm one party. All right, so this is my brother Matthew. Matthew, say hello to my thousands of fans and don't swear, or I will beat you beyond death the next time I see you.
How's it going, everybody?
Consent. Thanks. That's what I was looking for. The word. It's only a one-party consent, so he has no choice. They're giving me legal advice for putting you on the microphone.
Plead the fifth.
Yeah, plead the fifth. That's my family. Hold on, I'll take you off. All right, man. What's up? All right, man. It'll be about an hour. All right, love you, buddy. Bye. That is my brother Matthew. He is one half of the my younger twins. He has a twin brother Ryan. They're fraternal, and have grown up to be pretty awesome dudes. Um, so that now was on my phone and accidentally hit receive. Here's an example for you, bud. Let's take a look at New Mutants number 98. If you are familiar with New Mutants number 98, you will know that is the first appearance of somebody pretty dang awesome. New Mutantes. All right. Oh yeah, catching drops, that's a whole nother task. All right. So, Thanos number 13 right now sells for $11. You can buy it, and then once you've purchased it, you can read the actual comic in full. Brent's got it. Drops are not easy because there's only maybe 3 to 5,000 in the run, and there's about 300,000 people that are setting their alarms and waiting by their phones and computers to get it. I have only gotten one drop. My one drop was $25 and I sold it for $400 5 minutes later. Wearing all of this blue is making my mustache extra orange. Oh yeah, absolutely they are. So I've been watching the Vive Market or VV Market. I'm gonna call it Vive because I'm going to. The Vive Market, usually within uh, 3 hours of the market opening post drop, uh, it'll peak. And then over the next 24 hours, it'll level out to what its new base price is going to be. Unfortunately, predicting how high those are going to be is a crapshoot because it depends on people's preference. For instance, I got a drop that was common, and even though it was common, it still sold for $400 and still outsells the uncommon from the same run because it just looks better. Um, but I know I want to sell within my first 4 hours and then afterwards wait for it to level out. I'm also not super greedy. God, I love you, Craig Ferguson. I bought two post market. Hey, a nickel is a nickel. That's right, man. All spends the same. Actually, I lied. I have three collectibles now. I got this one. I I think you guys will immediately understand why I purchased this one the other day. I saw it. I was like, I will wait until one of them is $10 less than the rest of them on the market. And when I can get a $10 differential, I will buy that. And sure enough, within a week of looking, I got one. There are only 3,888 of them, and I have number 300 or 3,381. And let me just close all this stuff out so I can get back to the important things. All right. So yeah, I've been fooling around. Threw $100 in the old coin bank account. It's sitting in I don't remember what altcoin I got. Playoff game is better on mute. Yeah, speaking of playoff games, how are the Astros doing right now? They're winning. Bottom of the fourth. Yeah, I was gonna watch Dune tomorrow. Lego is coming out with the Home Alone house. That is amazing. Does the Lego Home Alone house come with Legos scattered on the floor? $39.95. That is big. With traps, that's great. One of them will have have the iron imprinted on its face. Another one of the hands will be red. The other one will be the normal yellow color. I mean, you can have this set. Just sell me the Joe Pesci. sell me the Joe Pesci figure. That's what I want. 250, man, it's better than the Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon's 900. Brick Economy, best site for Legos. Yeah, they have a lot of the retired ones. I learned about retired sets when I tried to look for a couple of old ones for James, and I was like, nope. They immediately double in price the moment they're retired. And if they're actually good sets, they triple in price. Yeah, that's a big one. We have most of the Harry Potter ones. Now they did the new one, the Hogwarts sectional pieces, where you buy each chamber individually and it builds into one giant Hogwarts. So we had the regular size set. We're probably, well, no, probably not. Eventually, we will try to build the big one, piece section by room by room. A lot of the room by room ones are coming with exclusive gold versions of the characters. So to get the entire cast in gold, you have to buy all of the rooms. But for brickheads, as they're called, to own the entire set of gold ones would fly off the market. Those Mario sets, I remember when they first came out, they were the hottest product in the world. And you could sell them for 300% profit all day long without anybody batting an eyelash. I know, because we originally looked at it and then we just realized we didn't want it that bad. Now you can find them. Put a down payment on your home with retired Lego. That's impressive. Oh, it's so good. So what else is going on? Alec Baldwin is having the worst week ever. Apparently, somebody handed him a prop gum that had a live round in it somehow. Brock Lesnar. I'm surprised that guy can still walk with the beating on his body that he received both in MMA, wrestling, as well as WWE. Had a bout with diverticulitis. My buddy Jimmy built me this pretty awesome ship for this astronaut. I thought it was pretty cool. He told me I could have it, so it's on my desk, because that's what good dads do. They put them on their desk for everyone to see. And football. Yeah, that's right. Right? That's what I said. Oh, by the way, Don, he said thank you for the pieces. He loves Sharkhead, so that works. So Detroit, what you're saying was he was on SmackDown tonight and was scripted to beat up everybody so that he could go on vacation to get surgery done. They don't really suspend them. It is, I listen. I have had an amazing long conversation with Mick Foley in the middle of a retired classroom, shooting the crap with the man and picking his brain about the business. And he says, if you don't think every single thing is calculated, you're crazy. The only thing that's not calculated are the ones that are obvious errors. He goes, if somebody rushes to the ring in plain clothes, then something bad happened. Which reminds me, so we were talking about Mick Foley and me having that conversation a few weeks ago. And somebody said I needed to watch the video of him talking about what happened. And it was one of the first times that he talked about what was happening on camera and actually discussed it. And I said I would watch that video and that I will take what I heard from him firsthand by asking him about it. And the story he put on that show, and it was fairly accurate. The story he told on there was very similar to one that he told us, and again, this was 10 years ago almost, way before this one aired. And the only differences in the story were when he threw him through the cage, he was standing on top of the cage looking down at him, and that's when he told him to go home, which is the speak, the whatever, the terminology that they will use to say, take the pin, this is over. And he said he remembers hearing him say, "Go home," and wanting to yell, "No, this is my moment. You go home." And he said, all I came out with was, because I was concussed. He talks about being unconscious twice during that. And he talks pretty much the exact same thing. He did talk a little bit more about Terry Funk coming out, and that Terry Funk was trying to burn time to hopefully get him to come back, and the Undertaker, aware that there was an injury coming through, was using Terry and whoever else it was to burn time in hopes that Mick could stand up and could finish the match at least properly. And that, Terry Funk was not supposed to be out there. Terry Funk, that he said, by the way, that's really what Terry Funk walks around the world wearing. That is really what that guy wears on a regular basis. He goes, that was not a costume. He goes, that was Terry Funk in what the man wears around the house. So, and it was not the most expensive clothes in the world. He was very comfortable, but he's like, yeah, that's classic Terry Funk attire. Are the Titans for real? No, the Bills have terrible run defense. The Bills have had terrible run defense for 2 years. And the Titans have, without argue, the best running back in the league. Hands down the best running back. So you take the greatest running back in the league and you put him against one of the worst run defenses in the league, well, I'm not surprised what happened. I'm not a fan of the fourth down call, but after it was explained to me, I guess I get it. But Titans have a fairly easy schedule, so we will see the Titans again. I have a feeling in the playoffs if they get through the wild card. I still think the Bills will be first seed. I absolutely think the Bills will be first seed. You're not related? I thought you guys had a striking resemblance. I thought low key that you were him. Oh, you all have no idea the amazing things that DCD Collapse are about to drop on you. It's pretty bonkers. Reminds me I have to ship all of this stuff too. I should probably do that tomorrow. The only thing I'm fast at is fast asleep. I'm pretty fast when somebody says dinner is ready. Like food, I'm there. Stiff arming 5-year-olds, elbowing elderly, I don't care. I'm going to get there. Excuse me. I spent most of my day labeling bottles of cider by hand. Fast at the bar. That's right. He is, and it's going to get busier. Tomorrow we're having our meeting right before I go live on Fugs. I will already be in the office in here, going over new product and discussing how we're going to launch things. And then I may have a mini announcement, but I doubt it. If everything goes well, I will. If not, next week there might be an announcement. Yeah, I know, Ice Wolf. I know. My day starts at 8 and it ends at midnight. So I'm a touch tired. Hmm. Right, Ice Wolf? It's like, sure you do. The AT-AT, nice. We did the ATST Raider. Hello, Mel. Hello, Jimmy. Yeah, I saw on Instagram your finds. They looked pretty good. Nice. I don't even look anymore. I stopped looking. I haven't bought cards. I haven't bought cards aside from art cards in a very long time. I did buy um a who was it? Roy Kent. I bought a Roy Kent AFC Richmond art card because Roy Kent, he's here, he's there, he's every freaking where. Roy Kent. As a matter of fact, there's got a message for them saying it was in the mail. Speaking of, you guys have not watched Ted Lasso, stop watching me, go watch them now. Ted Lasso is the funniest thing on earth. I can't find. I don't think I have a picture of it. No. I want to say Card Art Syndicate did it too. No, I have to find it. A Mando sketch card? Nice. The brain's saying, no, they're all going to laugh at you. All right, timeout, Don. Are you saying the actor who played the Winter Soldier was at the comic book store in Lockport? First of all, why? Second of all, why? Oh, all right, Don. Now I get it. Now it ties into the conversation we had on Monday. I get it. Yeah, I do want pictures. I am. I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to find a picture of the. Actually, I know where I can find it. There it is. So this is the video of him actually making the card. It is layered vinyl adhesive. And those are the finished products. It is Final Cut Design. He did a Ted Lasso one, but honestly, Roy Kent is way cooler. Nothing against Jason Sudeikis, but that Roy Kent character is great. Mel just wants me to have friends. She's just happy if I leave the house. She's like, "Oh, you're going on a play date?" Yes, yes, I am. I am going on a play date. Me and Don. Yeah, she's actually not here on Mondays. So she knows if I'm not having coffee with you, I'm probably playing video games or sleeping. Which honestly, I really do like sleeping. Big fan of sleeping. I don't do it enough. I know like when I get out of here I should go directly to bed in like 20 minutes. I should go to sleep. Because right on cue, I'm tired, but I know, despite the fact I'm tired, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to put like an hour into either Mount and Blade or Call of Duty. Because I can't help myself. And then after an hour of playing, I'll get frustrated and then want to go to bed. I don't want to upgrade to Windows 11. Stop asking me to upgrade to Windows 11. I'm sure if I upgrade to Windows 11, everything will break. That's just what's going to happen if I upgrade. Anybody upgrade theirs to Windows 11? Should I hit the button when this is over, or should I just go with my gut and know everything will be broken if I do? Don't do it. Never upgrade. it's always buggy. It always breaks things and erases stuff. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one go smoothly. I haven't even seen it. I just got the flag. Update now to Windows 11. It's free. The time that I'm going to lose fixing everything is not free. Oh, I bet they're having trouble with it. It never goes smoothly. Oh, I don't give her the answers either. I would like to say, I should say, I would like to see at least 20 people tomorrow. We need to find a way to word of mouth people. We need to get the word out there that there's a fun and irreverent game show that I don't even know how much longer I'm going to do it because finding questions is just getting too difficult. It used to take me like 25 minutes to make 25 questions. Now it takes me an hour and a half to try to find questions hard enough to stump everybody. I should do one that is so easy that it's a matter of really trying to answer it first. Like stupid things like, what is 3 plus 4? And like question will be, the answers will be, A, 12, B, 12, C, 12, D, 7. Or have like, please answer B for this question. And then they'll just be blank and just select B and you win. Some folks will miss them. That's another reason I should do it. Be like, the answer to this is D. Just pick D. some a-hole is like, it's clearly C. Yes, you outwitted me. You're a wily one. Maybe I'll do that this week. Maybe I'll make one that's just stupid. It's just like this one, the answer to this one is not B, C, or D. Still working the menu math. There you go. I will put in a question that only Chef will be able to answer. How much is the average order of 10 wings jumbo with sauce. What is the per wing value of jumbo wings? Not in Buffalo. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh yeah, who's buried? I love Who's Buried in Grant's Tomb. That's a great one. I love Trivial Pursuit. I played Trivial Pursuit so much growing up that the original Trivial Pursuit, I no joke, have like 90% of the answers memorized. My family had to get the expansions so that I wouldn't know the answers to everything. They had the 90s edition, but the 90s edition is not as easy as you think it is. Right, Mike? So there's places in Buffalo. So wings come in like three sizes. There's small wings, standard wings, and jumbo wings. Flats and drumsticks, there's no difference in price. Um, More or less, they'll do like here in Buffalo, it's not by number. Like it'll be like about 10 wings. They do it by weight, typically. Um, but there are places where you can still get 50-cent wings, but you have to buy a pitcher of beer to get the 50-cent wings price, and you have to order a minimum of 20 wings. Um, there used to be 10-cent wings. They were tiny, they were little, they were like bite-sized wings, but you could get 20 for $2, but you had to buy a pitcher of beer. As a place called Pappas's. I don't think they have the 10-cent wings anymore. I think they're 50-cent wings now. But you used to get 25-cent wings. That was like standard in Buffalo. It was 25-cent wings. That's what you paid. Got four for $1. And then they got out of hand over the last decade, and now they're like $1.50. So chef, wings here are cheap. The Tyson plant that does wings is in Buffalo. That's a little known fact, but the Tyson factory is actually here. So you can actually, if you're a restaurant, you can go pick it up and not have to pay shipping. You can just pick up the wings. So you're literally paying no more than cost for wings here, because Tyson is here. That's also why we get the jumbo wings. We have first dibs on them because Tyson would rather keep the jumbo. The jumbo wings will cost more, even though they pass the cost on to the consumer. I mean, they don't eat the cost, but that's less weight to have to ship as well. So it's like a win-win-win. But yeah, one of the bars that I used to work with in Orchard Park, he would go pick up wings once a week. Go with a pallet truck, pick up a pallet of wings, and freeze them. Didn't have to pay for shipping then, just paid for the product. But the 10-cent wings are tiny. Those ones are like scrap wings. And they made their money off of the beer because a pitcher of beer was $8. $8 or $12, depending on what you were drinking. I think the cheapest one, because we used to go Lodo. For $10, we would get a pitcher of beer and 20 wings. The 20 wings were like, they did not fill you up. You needed more than 20 wings. And the beer was like garbage. It was like Bud Light. It was just stank beer. And a pitcher for $8 is way too much for Bud Light. It's gross. I just hate lagers. I just hate American beer. I'm biased. I had a lot of people just unlike me on Instagram after saying Bud Light stinks. Those wings, yeah, but I mean, if you're poor, you're okay eating, I almost swore, tiny crispy wings. Because, hey, listen, I'm getting an entire pitcher of beer and I'm getting 20 wings for $10. You can't argue. You can't get mad. It was $10. I mean, I would just take those, stick them in my mouth, and clear the entire wing in one pull and toss the bone aside. But yeah, that was their gimmick. It was the only place you get in town you could get 10-cent wings. They were literally like that big. Let me. They were. Yeah, they were about that big. They're about that big. The flats, they were not big. When like a standard, like a real flat, like these are the widths of the jumbos. I've shown pictures on my social media of the jumbo wings that we have here that are almost the size of Coke cans. That's right, man. Smoking is smoked wings are great. That's a big thing up here now. There's a place called DBGB's, Duke's Bohemian Grove Bar. They have amazing smoked wings. They're not known for them, but they should be. Yeah, there you go. Brent's already getting hungry. So tomorrow, all of you should be on at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then we will do some fugs. I may have an announcement. If I can get them to allow me to do an announcement, I know they're not watching. I should show you like a sneak peek of something that I'm not allowed to show you because they're not watching. No, I can't. That would be betraying their trust. I won't do that. But if I can get them tomorrow to talk about one of the things, maybe I will work one of our products into a Fugs question. So it may be worth tuning in just to maybe hear the newest ish on the company and what we're bringing out next. Just saying. Well, Chef, I think you're going to do great. I think your final inspection is going to go so well that the inspector is going to be like, okay, give me a plate of that. And you'll get to feed them. Don, it's about 14 hours. I think that's no, it's got to be more than 14. It was 11 from Houston to Lakeland, so it's got to be 20 hours. I would say 19 and a half hours. Final answer. Let me Google it. Let's go Galveston. Directions. Buffalo. "23 hours. I stand corrected." Wow. Way underplayed that one. 23 hours and 12 minutes. It is 1,550 miles away. If you wanted to hike it, it would only take you 20 days. Yeah, I know. Oh, I hate I-10. Chef, don't even get me started on I-10. I-10 is the devil. Bandit and the Snowman did it. Oh, goodness. So I was reading Sally Field. Sally Field did an autobiography. And I wasn't reading Sally Field's autobiography because I'm not reading Sally Field's autobiography. But I was reading an article about somebody talking about Sally Field's autobiography, and apparently she was so madly in love with Burt Reynolds from the first time she saw him that it was just like fireworks in her head. And I was like, oh, interesting. Like, I knew there was a thing there. I didn't realize that was the love of her life. And then I rewatched Smokey and the Bandit. And I just watched, like, the movie, and I saw the way she looked at him, even acting. You could tell she wasn't acting. Like, the way she looked at Burt Reynolds in every scene of the movie is, like, what I aspire to have Mel look at me every single day. Because the way she looked at him in that film was like, my God, that is her Adonis. And I can only hope to be half as awesome to my wife. But go watch Smokey and the Bandit. Keep an eye on her eyes and her face. Like, it's written all over her face, and she's not acting. That's genuine. Sally was really, it was really smitten. Nice, chef. That'd be awesome. Dig it. But yeah, watch Smokey and the Bandit again just to watch her face. It's good. Burt was the man. There was a time that Burt was the man. Got a little kooky in his old age. But when he was younger, he ran the world. All right, so it's 7 after 10. Yeah, I'm gonna go. 7 after 10 tomorrow. I will be working from noon until 5, and then from I think 6:30 till 7:30 I have a meeting. Yeah, 7:30 till, I'm sorry, 7:30 I have a meeting. And that should take me directly into Fugs. So, I have a very busy day tomorrow. So I'm not going to go to sleep, but I'm going to bore myself to sleep with a video game for an hour, and then I'm going to go to sleep at about 11:15. I'm going to sleep till 10 in the morning. I have 5 milligrams of melatonin and about 6 hits of the Delta 8 Granddaddy Perp, and put myself to sleep. Because that's how I roll. So, I love each and every one of you. It's true. I say it every time. It's not going to change. So get used to it. I love you. Come back tomorrow. 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when Fugs begins. I suggest getting here a little earlier so that you can get registered and have that fun, fully interactive game show. And we'll talk. Maybe I'll have some secrets to spill. Maybe I won't. It'll be up to Doug, Trevor, and Lee. But anyway, I love you all. Take care. Be safe.